all. I'm from the UK and I have been taking over these sessions for a while now. And today we have quite an exciting topic. Have you ever wished to travel in space? Okay, so I'll start off with Veena. Hi, Veena.
Hello, good evening.
Happy Puja.
Happy Puja.
So, how are you spending today?
Like I did my puja in the morning and now
Okay.
I'm attending class.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. The end of the day is pretty normal now. Um, okay, so have you ever wished to travel in space?
Uh, I'm very scared of heights. That's why I never thought about that.
Okay, so you never thought about maybe taking off in a spaceship somewhere?
Yeah, because I'm afraid of going in a aeroplane also.
I see. Oh, okay, fair enough. But um, are you intrigued by space at all?
I am fascinated with
Like,
going on moon.
okay,
It would be like it will be very
but
beautiful. There will be lots of what I feel there will be a lot of snow and everything, but it's not there. Like what we
of
have
course, yeah.
like in the fairy tales what we have seen about the moons, but not in real life. I'm not interested in going to moon.
Okay, okay. So if you think about it, you would only wish to travel into space if it's exactly like how they picture it, how they depict it in a fairy tale.
Yes, like
Am I correct in saying
yes,
this? Okay. Okay. And what do you think of okay, let's take it a bit differently in your case, because you don't really wish to travel into space because you're scared of heights. But if you were not scared of heights, why would you want to travel into space? What would be your biggest wish?
like if I was not scared of heights and everything, then I would have traveled to like uh, moon, Mars, Jupiter and everything and know about those planet and satellites. Is there any life, or is there water, air or something?
Okay.
I would like to discover everything about those planets.
Okay, if there's water, if there's if there's other life, possibly.
Yes.
Okay, and are you intrigued by finding the potential other life,
Yeah.
or do you believe?
What we have heard, UFO, there is some UFO, there is some aliens,
Okay,
but not exactly. I don't know. They live or it's just a hypothetical thing.
okay, okay, fair enough. Um, you, and what do you? So you don't know. What is your opinion? Do you think they exist? Do you think they do not exist?
I don't think so. Because what I have studied, Earth is the planet where anyone can live. So I don't think that there is life anywhere else other than Earth.
Okay, okay, fair enough. So if you had plucked up the courage and not have been scared of heights, you would have gone and traveled afar to try and figure out what is there. Is the moon? Is there snow really on the moon? And seen all the other planets. But that's only because you wouldn't be scared of heights.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And what have you been? Were you intrigued as a child by space, or is this something that you've always thought of as, no, I wouldn't do it? Have you always been scared of heights?
Like since my childhood, I think so. It's my from my past life. Like what we study, if you are scared because of something happened in your past life, that's why you are scared in this life also. Like nothing happened in this life, but I am scared since when I was, I think so, 7 years or 8 years old. Since then, I am very
Mhm.
scared of heights.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, so it's been something that's been with you quite a while. Okay, I won't push you further on because if you don't wish to go, you don't wish to go.
No, I don't want to
Um,
go.
So I won't keep pushing at you. But thank you very much, Veena. I'll now move on to Anjali.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you? Happy Puja.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you spending your Puja today?
I'm good.
What are you doing?
I'm talking with you.
Yeah, yes. I mean, not now. I mean, how are you spending your Puja day? How did you spend it? What did you do?
I'm doing my homework.
Okay. Okay. Are you celebrating in any special way or is this not?
Yeah, ma'am.
No. Okay. The question that we have today is, have you ever wished to travel in space?
Yeah, ma'am. Right.
Okay. Why?
Ma'am, because I want to see the solar system with my eyes and also to know about something new that I don't know about it.
Okay, so you wish to know a bit more. Okay, what intrigues you? What would you like to know? What is it that you want to know?
Of any one planet, about planets or the stars, craters,
Can you repeat that? Didn't hear that.
about sun, planet,
Planets
and star, craters,
and stars.
planet,
Okay. And what would you like to find out about planets and stars? What is it that you'd like to know more about? And
how they are formed.
how they are formed. Okay, very good. And has this something that you have wished for all your life, or is it something that you started wishing for now? Is it something that you started wishing to do when you grew up, or is it something that you've had since childhood? Is it a childhood wish to travel to space?
I wish to build a house on moon.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Ma'am, I wish to build a house on moon.
You wish to build a house on the moon. Okay. And has this wish been all your life? Has it been all your life like this? All your life you looked at the moon and said, oh, I really want to build a house there?
No, ma'am.
No, just now. Okay. So you'd like to travel to space to find more about how the planets were created and how stars are created. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to find more about? You'd find out more about?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Thank you very much, Anjali. I'll move on to Kamal now. Hi, Kamal.
Hi.
Hi, Happy Puja.
Huh? Sorry.
Happy Puja.
What is that?
Oh, okay.
We should the same.
I was told that today you've got
It's
one of your
Saraswati Puja.
celebrations.
Saraswati Puja, Kamal ma'am. She is wishing us happy Saraswati Puja.
Okay. Thank you. Wish you the same. Okay.
Oh my God. How are you spending this day?
Well, actually, India is a vast cultural and religious follow a lot of other things that many other people follow, and vice versa.
Oh, okay. Apologies about that. I had no idea.
No.
So
It's anyway.
I
It's a
understand
good
now
thing
why.
you wished. It's good wishes.
Okay, so the topic for today is, have you ever wished to travel?
Travel to space. I read that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, not really, but I do wish to travel all over the world.
You wish to travel all over the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and if I give you an option and say, okay, we have this flight, it's brand new, that's going to space, would you take it? Safe.
It's not about safe. If they let me out of the spaceship and roam about, see new
Mm-hmm.
places, then yes. If I'm stuck to the flight, to the spacecraft, and in that heavy suit, no. I would rather be enjoying at a beach.
So the suit is a major problem for you.
A suit,
Okay.
and then they have to let me out. You know, they cannot let me out very often. So,
Fantastic. Okay. Okay, let's say you can go out. What would you like to find out about space? What intrigues you about space?
I would like to meet new people. So
Oh,
aliens,
okay.
people, just to chat, know about their world, know about what they do, what they eat, or maybe is there a shortcut to cooking?
Okay, so it's the possibility of
So yeah,
other life forms.
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And it has this, this intrigue with other life forms, and has this been something that is from now that you got into your head, when you grew up, or has it been something that's been in your head since childhood? Has it been something you thought about?
No, I mean, I'm not so much interested in space because I haven't visited the Earth yet. I mean, I'm yet to explore here.
Mhm.
So, if it was there, I would have probably been an astronaut. So, it was never there.
Okay, so it's just it would be kind of well, if we can, why not try and find out about other cultures and other people
Mhm.
on the
Yeah,
planet? But it's
yeah.
not really a wish that you have, that, oh,
No.
I really wish to go. Okay, fair enough. And do you think it's important for us to explore space, or do you think we should not explore it? We should stick to exploring
Oh,
Earth.
that's a good question because the way we are treating our planet, I think it is extremely important that we explore space and find out another home. Because right now, I mean, we're in a mess.
Okay, so you look at the possibility of space as a possibility to conquer another planet and another habitat for humans.
Exactly, yes. If
Okay.
it's there, yes. I mean, my lifetime, I think the planet won't be as bad. So I think, but for future generations, if it can be explored, why not?
Okay. And what do you think about other life forms? Do you think they do exist, or do you think it's a possibility? Do you think it's hearsay? What do you think about other life
They,
forms?
they, they do exist. I mean, why not? Why would they not exist?
Okay. Okay. Um, and what's your rationale about it? Why not? Why would they not exist?
So what's your rationale that they don't exist?
Good.
There is no rationale that they don't exist.
Good. I'm one who thinks that we'd be a bit selfish to think that we're the only beings,
Only ones,
um,
yes,
only
that's
ones.
true.
But that's that but then other people tell you, well, maybe we are the only ones. It's a debate. I don't know the answer to that. No one really does.
Mhm.
I just want to pick your brains a bit. Okay, fantastic. Well done, Kamal. I'll now move on to Naman.
Sure,
Thank you very much.
sure.
Naman.
Hello,
Hi, Naman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Happy Puja. I'm not sure if it's celebrated now. I realized after Kamal that not everyone celebrates it. I hope you had a good day, whether you celebrated or not. So what do you think about today's question? Do you wish to travel to space?
Yes, obviously I do. I would love to travel to space.
Okay.
Whether it's in a spacecraft or on the moon, I would love to travel to.
Okay, so whether you're actually inside a spacecraft or you're actually allowed to go out of the ship, you would want to go to space.
Yeah.
Okay, now you told me obviously. Now it was obvious to you, it's not obvious to everyone else, because well, for some people, you know, like Vina doesn't want to go because of her fear of flying and heights. Why obviously to you? What's the reason why you want to go?
What I think is we as human beings are an intergalactic species, right? I do think because of that intergalactic means we can travel to space if we have that capacity. And I think we are moving towards that thing. We can colonize Mars, we can colonize this galaxy overall if we want to. But who imagined in the 21st century that we will have such technological advancement, right? So obviously, I have no doubt that we are progressing towards being a intergalactic species.
Okay, so you think we are not the only ones?
Yeah, I also do think that we are not the only ones living in this galaxy, because there are many, such proofs and such incidents that proves that there is life other than Earth, right? So yeah, the possibility is very high and the probability too.
Okay, and how do you? So uh, you think that there's a high probability that other life forms exist because of this of scientific evidence that we have found so far.
True.
Okay, and what is the most like if I had to pick something that you'd want to go to outer space for, what would it be? What's that one thing that you really wish to see or to be a part of? Why? What's the thing that intrigues you?
Well, space is infinite, so obviously, uh, how far my eyes can see, I would love to see till there. And the second thing is, like, I love to fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who would miss a chance to fly without an aeroplane or without anything, without any support? Who would not miss a chance, right?
I
So yeah,
see.
that's the thing.
So the thing that's really um, that's really getting you excited is the fact that you can float around at zero gravity.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And in terms of like other life forms,
Hmm.
do you're basing it on very much what we found so far, and why not? There's a high probability that so many planets there exists something else. And how do you feel about other life forms? Do you think they will be nice to you? Do you think do you think they will appreciate us trying to colonize one of their planets?
Yeah, I do think it's a little bit scary about how we are thinking about, would they be or would they be stronger than us? Yeah, there are a lot of questions in the mind of many people. But the exploration, the key to solving this question
Mhm.
is to explore, is to have that scientific advancement, and all the governments should have that scientific advancement, and we are making it. India, US, Russia, China are always battling for the space, right? So I don't think so that I would assume that in the in the next 30 years we would be ready to colonize the Mars,
Okay, cool.
and that would be the first step towards the intergalactic species that I was talking about.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Naman. I'll now move on to Yuraj.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Yuraj. Is it you or is it you and your dad?
Ma'am, we both are here.
You both are here. Okay. So, Yuraj, what about you? What do you think? Would you like to travel to space?
Yeah, ma'am, definitely. I would
Okay.
like to travel to space.
Why definitely?
Because, ma'am, I want to see that what happens if there is no gravity at all. So,
Mhm.
I think that that place is only space. So, yeah, ma'am, that's why I want to go there, and I want to see everything around me. That like when I am here, then what is around me?
Okay. So
Yeah, ma'am.
you'd love to, as well, like Naman, float with zero gravity and get to experience
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
vast of space,
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
planets. Okay, and do you think other life forms exist? Do you think you will meet aliens, or would you like to meet aliens?
No, ma'am, I don't think.
You don't think so? Why?
Because as I think, as I feel, life is not possible there.
It's not possible to have life there, to support
Yeah,
life. All
yeah,
right.
ma'am.
Not life like human life. It can support, however, like bacteria, because they have found bacteria on Mars.
Yeah, I'm
Like
saying
some
about.
form of bacteria, okay, some form of cells. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, ma'am. Human life.
Okay. All right, fair enough. And how do you feel? Do you think we should be exploring space, or do you think we should stick to finding more about Earth first?
Ma'am, just for entertainment purpose, we should go to space.
Okay, but to more of an entertainment purpose,
Yeah,
just to have
ma'am.
fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
we shouldn't touch it otherwise. All right. Okay, thank you very much, Yuraj. I'll move on to your dad now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And happy puja, ma'am.
Happy Puja to you too, Yuraj.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Happy Puja. How are you?
I am fine. I am fine, ma'am. And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So what do you think of today's question? Would you like to travel to space?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to travel definitely.
Why?
Because, ma'am, right from my childhood, I want to fly in the sky, but flying in the sky is not possible. But as I have heard that anybody can fly in space due to lack of gravity, and I want to fly by the core of my heart, ma'am. And for this purpose, I want to travel in space, ma'am.
Okay, I want to travel into space literally for the purpose of floating at zero gravity. Okay, and what
Yes,
intrigues you? Is there something that intrigues you about space that you'd love to see or learn about?
yes,
Apart
ma'am.
from
Yes, ma'am. In space, I want to go near to moon, where there is some possibility of life, human life, as I have heard, and we are trying to science more scientists are trying to explore the possibility of human life over there, and most of countries are also trying to find some possibilities in a space of for having life, and for this purpose, if I could find something, some possibility over there in terms of having life,
Mhm.
it would be my pleasure if I could do so by traveling in space, ma'am.
Okay, so you believe in the possibility of finding life, finding other forms of life. And how do you feel about us exploring exploring outside of Earth. Should we do that, or should we just focus on Earth being?
No, ma'am. We should try to explore the possibility of life, ma'am, in space, and we should try. We should try to find out those possibilities in space, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. I'll move on to Atul just to finish off with Atul, and that way I would have given it to everyone. Hi, Atul. Well done.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. Happy Puja to you.
Shubha Saraswati Puja to everyone.
Okay. So what do you think? Would you like to travel into space?
No, not at this time.
Okay, why? And why not at this time? Quite an interesting answer.
Currently, I don't think I will be doing something useful enough to take such an expensive flight. Flying to space will be very expensive for myself as well as for the planet. So if Elon Musk goes to space, not problem, because he's doing some amazing things. And if you are doing something, I'm a scientist, and if I go to space and discover things, or even if I go to moon or Mars or wherever, if I'm able to do some research from that, definitely worth it. But I don't think if I fly to space, I will not be. It won't be worth my time as well as the society's time to send me to space. So I will avoid doing that till I have that. Till I have some
Knowledge.
real value.
Okay, okay. And let's say it's a free trip.
I can add.
What?
Yeah.
would
So I'm
you-
saying one was I give two dimensions. One is that it will be expensive for me, so I
Mhm.
won't. And secondly, even if it's for free, it'll be expensive for Earth. So I don't think it's worth it to send me to space, because Atul Kumar going to space, what am I going to do for planet Earth? Not
So
worth it.
it's not a wish either. It's not a wish to go into.
No. Unless it becomes pretty cheap. Like when I took my first flight when I joined my first job many years back. So earlier we used to travel. My family would used to travel by train and bus and everything else. So my first flight was also a big thing for me. But because the company was paying for it, so that was very exciting. But me going to space would be too much of a cost for society. So I would avoid going that until I become a scientist or somebody is worth going to space.
Okay. So let's say you're in. What would intrigue you if you went into space? Let's say it's completely free. What's the one thing that you'd like to find out?
So I know some people who are actually trying to send people to space, like one person called Naveen Jain, but he's a billionaire, and he is going to space, sending missiles to robots to space to explore like planets, as well as even moon also has some rare minerals which can be very useful for the planet. So definitely I would like to explore. Unfortunately, I'm not from that background that when I go to space, I can, from astronomy perspective, from a science perspective, not much value I can add. I'm not from that whole background, not a scientist, not an astronomer. So me going to space will be a waste of resources for everyone.
Okay. All right. So you're like, nope, I'm going to be.
Unless I'll wait for it. So unless it becomes pretty cheap and affordable, that and you tell free also, but cheap not for me but also for the society, that the cost of going to space becomes like taking a cab or a car ride, then definitely why not.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, guys, our time has come. It has been lovely talking to all of you, and I hope you have a lovely day, whether you're celebrating or not. I hope it's a lovely one for you all. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good evening.
You do
Guys.
have a lovely day.
Bye.
Thank you.